Hi Alan, my name's Gavin Stotz and I'm going to be taking your blood pressure today. So what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that your feet are firmly planted on the floor. Perfect. And then we're going to position your arm at an angle that is around the level of your heart, okay? So for this exam, I'm going to have you try to refrain from talking so that I can receive an accurate blood pressure reading, okay? So what we're going to do is first we're going to fit your arm with the cuff.
Okay.
Okay. And we're going to go about 1 inch above the antecubital fossa. Okay, is that feeling okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So next what we're going to do is we're going to find your occlusion point. So I'm going to... Is that going to be okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to feel for your radial pulse while I inflate the cuff, and then after that I will increase the pressure by 30 millimeters of mercury. I got his occlusion point to be about 120, so I will increase it to 150. Now that we found his occlusion point to be 120, I will take his blood pressure. His blood pressure was 122/78. Alright, Alan, so now we're going to take your standing blood pressure. We're going to be doing the same thing that we did while you were seated. Again, for this test, please refrain from talking so that I can receive an accurate reading.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. His blood pressure was 125/82. So now we're going to be taking your pulse rate, okay? So I'm going to set a 1-minute timer and I'm going to count how many times I feel a pulse, okay?
Okay.
So I'm going to feel for the radial pulse. Perfect. Now I'm going to take your arm, just lean it right here. I'm going to start my timer. Okay. So we got a timer of 1 minute. So in 30 seconds, I measured your pulse rate to be 34. So we're going to multiply that by 2 for a total of 68. And during the second 30 seconds, I took your respiratory rate, which was 8, and we're going to multiply that by 2 for a total of 16. So now I'm going to teach you how to take your own heart rate, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to take your 2 fingers, we're going to come up to the top part of your wrist, okay? And then we're going to just move right underneath the thumb. Do you feel your pulse?
Oh yeah, I feel that.
Okay, so then what we're going to do is we'll set a 30-second timer, okay? And then you're just going to count how many times you feel a pulse in that 30 seconds, and we'll multiply that by 2.
Okay.
Okay? So, when you're ready, go.
1, 2, 3.
And time. What did you get?
I got 32.
32?
32.
Okay, so we're going to multiply that by 2, giving you 64.
Okay.
Now what we're going to do is I'm going to confirm to make sure that you were getting an accurate reading.
Okay. Sure thing.
So, time. I also can confirm that you did count 32, so he has accurately measured his own pulse rate. Okay, Alan, so now I'm going to listen to your heart sounds, okay? So first we're going to find the aortic area, which is in the second intercostal space on the right side, okay? Okay, heartbeat sounds normal. Now we're going to move over to the pulmonary area, which is on the left side in the second intercostal space. Heartbeat sounds normal. We'll move down inferiorly to the tricuspid area, which is in the fourth intercostal space, just left of the sternum. I hear normal heart sounds. And then the last place we're going to go to is the mitral area, which is in the fifth intercostal space. And we're going to move more laterally to where we can listen to the apex of the heart. And I hear normal heartbeat sounds. Next, we're going to find your dorsalis pedis pulse. Okay, so go ahead and lift up your toe. Okay, I'm going to come just lateral to the extensor hallucis longus. Go ahead and rest. Okay, I feel a normal pulse. I would grade that a 3+. Next, we're going to find the posterior tibialis pulse. Okay, so we're going to come around his foot underneath the medial malleolus to find the posterior tibialis artery. Okay. I feel a normal pulse. I would grade that a 3+. And this concludes my examination.